Peace, it's your boy Philmore Greene, and I'm about to do my 24/7 HH King bars. The song is titled Fly'n On LSD from Chicago, a third world city. The fear falling, keep niggas remaining cautious, trying to dodge the coffin and keep a slug from out of their carcass. Everybody lawless, even politicians is heartless. Watch the floss and don't say hi to Beretta. Come up off it, it's super vital, pump like a rifle. People will spite you. The priest preaching, teaching the deacon what a recital. This city hot in the summer, cold in the winter. Little girls is looking for daddy and they holding they chin ups. Never beginners, we all sinners. Fuck the world like Pac after them shots. They trying to throw them all in us. From Amadou Diallo to Mike Brown, those atrocities happen daily in my town. Nigga, I'm from K-Town, Chicago. If you old dough, no show, you die slow. When I first wrote this record, you know, I waited on the beat from Rashid Hadi for like 2 years. You know, we finally got the beat, and when I heard the beat, it made me feel like I was speeding. What I wanted to do with this record, I wanted to take you on a long but short journey of Chicago. So that's when I say I take you through the ups and downs, but I also take you through what it is really like in Chicago. You know, when you hear the music and you hear the verses, if you weren't from here, when you get here, you'll feel that energy. You know, I say the fear fall and keep niggas remaining cautious, trying to dodge the coffin and keep a slug from out of their carcass. We all fear falling off. Like, you could be the biggest guy one day, your biggest fear be falling off. Like, at a point in time, you know, everybody lawless. We don't give a fuck about the law. We got to get what we got to get. We got to do what we got to do. This Chi-Town, whether it's cold, rain, sleet, hail, or snow, we got to do what we got to do. Whether we got to be the squeegee guy on the side of the expressway. Everybody lawless. We don't give a fuck if we got to have a peddler's license for that. Even politicians is lawless. Even politicians is heartless. Look on the album cover. You look at Blagojevich, Rob Blagojevich. He lawless. He sold a Senate seat. So what the fuck are we gonna look? How we gonna look at stuff if he did it? He sold a Senate seat. How we gonna look at things? It's no laws. Watch the floss and don't say hi to Beretta. Come up off it. It's a word. It's a word. It's a play on words. Beretta 9. Come up off it. It's super vital, pump like a rifle, people will spite you. The priest preaching, teaching the deacon what a recital. You gotta be a deacon before you be a preacher. This city hot in the summer, cold in the winter. Little girls is looking for daddy and they holding their chin ups, never beginners. It's a lot of guys out here, man, you know, with daughters out here in the streets just doing whatever. And the daddies are in jail. Little girls is looking for daddy and they holding their chin ups. You know, not chins up, chin. It's Chicago slang, you know. That part of that rhyme was for the shorties, the little girls that's out here lost. Fuck the world like Pac after them shots. They trying to throw them all in us. That's a salute to Pac, you know. He said he woke up screaming, fuck the world after them shots. You know, he was in a wheelchair in court. He was, you know, they got the infamous picture of him with his middle finger up after being shot. From Amadou Diallo to Mike Brown. Amadou Diallo killed in New York City unjustly. Mike Brown killed unjustly. Those atrocities happen daily in my town. Nigga, I'm from K-Town, Chicago, so I'm inviting you to my world. This happen every day. Come here, come see this. It happen every day. Not standing on top and being braggadocious, but I see this shit every day. I listen to the news, I watch TV, this happens every day in my town. Bang, bang, nigga. Every crew, they call it gang, nigga. Hang, nigga. You born in it, so you bang, nigga. I hit my knees and pray up to the gates. Lord help us. The inner city boys, they are so rebellious. I'm from Chi-Town, home of Larry Hoover, Walter Wheat. Booney Black, if you scared, nigga, then cross the street. The elderly searching for God. Meanwhile, look, folks on the block tall, serving that hard, serving with hard. Fuck the law, the mentality, because real men do things for men's salary. Chi-Town. Every crew, they call it gang, nigga, hang, nigga. That line right there is for the shorties. If you old dough, no show, you die slow. Bang, bang, nigga. Who said that? Chief Keef. They say he's the one that like bust the doors now for Chicago. Bang, bang. You know, gang, gang, gang. You know what I mean? It's like a salute to the young guys. You know, but I'm acknowledging them because that's what it is. It's reality. You see an element on the album cover. You see the guy with the gun holding with the dreads in his face. Those are those guys. Them inner city boys, they are so rebellious. People from the outside looking in, from the suburbs, they don't want to come to the city because they see the guys hanging out on the streets. They see us doing what we do. They're so rebellious. They don't give a shit about nothing. It could be true. I take you through a journey. I'm from Chi-Town, home of Larry Hoover, Walter Wheat, Booney Black. If you scared, nigga, then cross the street. Only those in Chicago that really from the streets and really know those names know who I'm talking about. They know they set the foundation. So the shorties out here today and people from my generation and people that live in this city, they should know. Larry Hoover, Booney Black, Walter Wheat, those guys took over the streets. They from Chicago. And that's why I learned stories from the best, you know, and I studied that. The elderly searching for God. Meanwhile, little folks on the block tall serving it hard, serving with heart. You live here for a long time, you see a lot of stuff. When you get a certain age, you seek religion. You seek guidance. You seek the higher power. Meanwhile, little folks on the block tall, serving it hard, serving with heart. Fuck the law, the mentality. I take you back to the beginnings. We lawless. We lawless. Fuck the law, the mentality, because real men do things for men's salary. Chi-Town. Self-explanatory, man. We get what we want. We go for it, whether it's being an artist, being in the music business. We gonna go for that. Why? Because we got that Chi-Town mentality. We got that Chicago mentality. Whether you wanna be the biggest videographer ever, you gonna do that simply because we got that mentality. During the making of Chicago, a third world city, it was like a 4 or 5 year process. You know, we wanted everything to be genuine. We wanted everything to be right. You know, so we took 2 records and we based the whole story around it. We wanted that to be the realest shit ever, like the shit we started with. Concept albums, whole albums, and albums surrounded around one topic. But you, at the end, you gotta listen to it. You know, simply because people ain't doing it no more. You know what I mean? People just putting 15, 16 records on one album and calling it an album. We wanna give you a listen, and we want to take you on a ride. And then if you're not from Chicago, if somebody in Belgium listening to this, it's gonna feel like you here with us, because I take you through things and I give you great details of certain things in the city, to where as though you're gonna close your eyes and you're gonna be right here with me. And that was the main focus. It's no fillers. Like, every record on a project means something. You know, every record connect to another record, and every skit connect to records in general. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we wanted to do with Chicago, a third world city. The artwork, from everything, we wanted a package record, man. The artwork, salute to my homie Zeph Farnby. He did an amazing job on the artwork. I told him when he first started it, you know, I want something that's an event within itself. I want a piece of art that's a talking piece within itself. So he gave me something that had so many elements involved in it. You know, if you look at it, you can see from all the stuff on that, and then when you listen to the record from front to back, you can see certain things that I say in records that reflect the artwork. So it's a well-rounded project, and that's what we aim for, man. And we weren't gonna put it out without being perfect or damn near close to perfect. You know, in Chicago, third world city, man, it really speaks for itself, the title. You know, you look at our city and you look at the way people paint us, you know, from the murder rate, schools closing. We have the worst political system in the country, you know, and not to really jump into politics, but it's true. You look at the news every day. And the long and short of it, the whole album about decisions, you know. It's about one decision. You got to listen to the whole project to get it. Corey and Sharita are the main 2 characters, and I take you on a journey from 1 through 12. And track 13, The Story Agreed, I take the story, compress it, and I give you the ending. So Chicago, a third world city, produced entirely by Rashid Hadi, 1 track produced by Neek. That's on all streaming outlets, man. You know, the track you just heard was Fly'n On LSD, produced by Rashid Hadi, man. And when I made Fly'n On LSD, my mind state when I was making that record, I said, okay, I wanted to take Bun B, and I wanted to take Nas, Illmatic. 2 songs off those records. Common, I wanted to take The Corner. Nas, I wanted to take New York State of Mind, and I wanted to create the baby cousin of those records. What did they do? They took you on journeys through the city. And right under those records are the cousin of those records, and that's Fly'n On LSD. So that's my verse. Second verse on Fly'n On LSD on Chicago, a third world city. That's my King Boss.